But here I have these silicone baby spoons. Let me go ahead and open these up and give you a closer look. This is everything that came inside the package. You can see we have 2 identical baby spoons. This one is fully assembled, and then I took this one all the way apart so you can see all the different parts and how to assemble it. So you can see right here, we have the actual bottle itself. Something that I like about this is it has a little suction on the bottom, so you can actually suction it to the countertop while you're filling it up, so you don't have to worry about it falling over easily. Something else I want to mention about the bottle is it does have these little ounces on the side, which is going to be really useful. It also has milliliters, just so you know exactly how much food you put in here to start with. It does have the outer ring right here and the actual spoon feeder. It's these 2 pieces. You just screw this little silicone spoon on the tip. This outer ring is just going to fit right over this bottle. It's really nice so you can actually remove this, so you can make sure that you can clean it really well between uses. You can see once you have this outer ring on the bottle itself, you can just screw this spoon piece in, and you can actually take this on the go with you. You can put this little lid on top, and it keeps everything nice and secure. There's actually a little point on the top of the lid. You can see there's this little piece here that plugs the hole that food actually comes out of, so you don't have to worry about any of it spilling. I think this would be such an awesome option to be able to take with you on the go. If you're going somewhere for lunch, for example, and you wanted to bring a little bit of baby food, you can very easily take this with you. Just for size reference, each of these are 8 inches long, and this is going to be a perfect solution for feeding your baby things like porridge, their little rice cereal, pudding, pureed fruits and veggies, things like juices even. Or if you wanted to mix some of their milk with some oatmeal, for example, and put it in here. Things like soup, some of those thinner materials, it's gonna be perfect for that. Once you have your food inside this section right here, you can just gently squeeze it until enough of the product actually goes onto the spoon before you feed your baby. And you just keep doing that until they've eaten enough or are full, which is such a nice option. Having 2 of these, you can actually have 2 different types of food. If you wanted to make sure your baby has a little bit of fruit and vegetable, for example, this would be such a nice option. I do want to show you up close how nice and flexible this spoon part is. You can see it's not going to hurt their little gums or teeth or mouth, especially perfect for those new eaters. And I do want to mention this is made all out of BPA-free materials. It has some nice silicone features as well as this plastic right here. Overall, I'm excited for using this option for feeding the baby. I'm gonna go ahead and get these washed up and show you how I would use them. And you can see I have this nice and filled up here. I really like that this has that suction. I didn't have to worry about it falling over at all. And I really like that you can see the contents down here, how much they've eaten, how much you have to start with, and just to make sure that it's nice and clean before using it as well. I like that after using this, you can just wash this with hot soapy water. It's gonna be really simple as well. So let me go ahead and take this lid off. So you can see when I squeeze this back portion back here, how the baby food comes out on the spoon. Okay, nice. I love that you can just do a tiny little bit. You can see I just have a little tiny bit there. You can obviously squeeze and get more on there. Okay, this is gonna be such a nice option. I'm gonna go ahead and feed this to my baby so you can kind of see what that looks like. Overall, I really like this design. This is gonna be super easy to take on the go and to just use for everyday life.